right, number 1 says, make a list of the measures of the benchmark angles you drew, starting with set A. Round each angle measure to the nearest 5 degrees. Both sets have been started for you. So set A starts with 45 and 90. Would that be our white circle or our pink circle measures? Yes.
Can you send John to put me in white down?
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you.
John, I'll have you watch this for homework tonight, bud. Okay? All right, does our white circle have 45-degree angles or our pink circle? Everyone look at them. Ian, which one has the 45-degree angles? The white one or the pink one? The white one, right? So let's put our protractor on it and let's measure them out. I'm going to put the 0 right where the slit is on it. Oh, sorry, you can't see it. So they did the first ones for us. So they did 0. I mean, we didn't put 0, but they did 45. Then they did what? What's it say? 90. 70 with me. Okay? 45, 90. And the next one is what? Look at your little line on your white circle.
135.
135 degrees. Good job. All right, then we have to go all the way to the next 45-degree angle. Let's put what puts us at how many degrees?
180.
I'm waiting for a friend to raise their hand and share with me. So we were at 135, which is where our little line was, and now where are we? Josiah? 180 degrees. Good job. All right, so now we have to keep scooching around. Our next one was right here. Jenna, what number are we at now?
220.
You're close. It looks like it's kind of between 220 and 230. So what would it be then? It says to round to the nearest 5 degrees. Round to the nearest 5 degrees. So if it's between 220 and 230, what would be the nearest 5 degrees?
225.
Yep, good job. 225. Don't forget your degree symbol. All right, guys, we're getting there. We're almost done with this one. So the next one is what? Kayla? Great job. 270 degrees. All right, we have a couple left. Oops, I just moved mine here. What's the next one? Kayla? 315 degrees. And our last one is what? There's not a line there, but it's where our little slit is in our circle. Max? 360 degrees. Great job. Because then the next 45-degree angle will bring us to what number? We'd start over, right? So then we'd have 45 again. Yep. Awesome. All right, now we have to do the set B, which is our pink circle. All right, that last time around, I had Kayla sharing with me so much, but I want to hear lots of other voices. So I'm going to assume that that was our warm-up round, and now we know what we're doing, and I want to see lots of hands up this time, okay? Even if you take a guess, do I care if you give me the wrong number? No. I just want to hear your voices and hear you share. So where do we put the 0 before we even start putting the numbers down? Where do we put the 0? Josiah?
Where the cut is.
Yeah, where the cut is, or really where any of your little lines where it would work. All right, and they did the first few for us. The first one they did was 30. The next one they did was
60.
So what's the next one, Tanner? 90 degrees. 220 degrees. And then what, Tanner? 150.
Okay.
And then what, Kaylee?
180.
180. I'm going to write mine down here. And then what, David?
Can I do 2?
Nope, just this one.
Okay.
210 degrees. Hey guys, remember you need that label. If you don't have that label, you don't have the right answer written down. Bring me your book, please. All right, the next one.
I just want to get
Josiah,
240.
240 degrees. Okay, you're going to do the student responsibility room today. Okay. All right, Kayla, 270. All right, we're almost done here. What's next? Max? 300 degrees. Two more. Josiah, 330 degrees. And the last one, we made a whole circle. Kaylee? 360 degrees. Good job. You guys are rock stars. Good job. All right, let's keep going here. It says number 2, it says circle any angle measures that appear on both lists. What do you notice about them? All right, so let's see. Is 45, I'll look at set A, you guys look at set B, okay? Is 45 on set B's list? Nope, so we won't circle it. Is 90 degrees on set B's list? All right, so circle both of them. 90, 90. Is 135 on set B? Is 180?
Yes.
All right, circle both of those. 225? 270? Circle both of them. 315? Nope. 360? All right, are we done with number 2? No. Read the question again. What do we notice about 90? You can even look at your protractor if you want. What do we notice about 90, 180, 270, and 360? Garrett?
It goes by 90 every time.
Oh, so each of those is a 90 degree angle. So this was 90. The next one was what? 180, and then 270, and then 360. So they are all right angles, should we say?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thanks for that, Garrett. They are all right angles. All right, guys, let's keep moving. It says, list the angle measures from problem 1 that are acute. Trace each angle with your finger as you say its measurement. All right, look at, well, let's talk about acute. What does acute mean? Ooh, I see lots of hands. Anyone else? No? Abby, what's acute? Smaller than a right angle. And a right angle is how many degrees? 90. All right, so let's look at problem 1, problem 1, and figure out which one of these, it can be in set A or set B, were acute. Who sees one? Tanner, your hand went up right away.
Set B 30.
Yes, he says in set B 30 degrees. Do you guys agree?
Yep.
Me too. Is that the only one? David, you see a different one?
Set B 60.
Set B, 60 degrees. You guys see any other ones? Ian?
This is confusing.
Who can help them out?
I think I got one. Maybe.
All right, which one?
I think we covered both of them because 90 isn't one.
But check set A.
Oh, 145 maybe?
It has to be less than 90. So there's only one left that's less.
45.
Yep, 45 degrees. Don't forget your degree sign on all of those.
Almost forgot about that one.
All right, so this time for question 4, they want us to list the angles that are obtuse. But we are going to stop at a straight line. A straight line is 180. So we're going to look for something between a right angle and a straight line. All right, so let's see if we can find one or a few maybe. Tanner, what's the first one you see?
120.
120, I agree. All right, I think there's a couple more. Kaylee? Yep, these are both they're both in problem 1, A and B. Garrett?
135.
135. There is one left. There is one number that we have not talked about that is obtuse. Abby? 180 would be a straight line. That's a great guess. That would be a straight line. Devin? You are a rock star. 150 is correct. Everything else is either a straight line or bigger than a straight line. Bigger than that, right? All right, let's keep on going. Go ahead and turn this around. It says, we found out today that 1 degree is 1/360th of a whole turn. We did that, right?
Yes.
Yep. It is 1 out of 360 degrees. That means that a 2-degree angle is 2 out of 360. 360 degrees of a whole turn. What fraction of a whole turn is each of the benchmark angles you listed in problem 1? So let's make a list for set A and a list for set B. So let's do set A first. All right, what were the first angles in set A? 45 and 90. So 45 was 45 out of, how many degrees are in a circle?
Oh,
360, yeah. So 45 degrees is 450 out of, 45 out of 360. So the next one is what, Tanner?
90 out of 360.
Yep, 90 out of 360. And then what? Gabby? 135 out of 360. Then what? Just shout them out. 180 out of 360. And then 225 out of 360. And then 270 out of 360. Then 315 out of 360. And then the last one was what? 360 out of 360. Which makes sense, right? Was the circle completely full?
Yep.
Yep. All right, so now we have to do set B. And hopefully set A was like our little warm-up, right? We know what to do now. Now we're just going to do it with the numbers from set B.
30 out of 60. 30 out of 300.
All right. David gave us the first one. 30 out of 360.
90 means 60.
Then 60. Yep. 60 out of 360.
90.
Then 90.
120 out of 360.
Oh no.
All right, we're going a little too fast. So we have 30 out of 360. Then we have 60 out of 360. Then 90 out of 360. And what is next?
120.
120 out of 360. 150 out of 360. 180, which is halfway around. All right. 210.
240.
And then 240.
270.
What's after 240 out of 360?
270.
270. All right, we have a few more left. What's left? 300 out of 360. 330 out of 360. And the last one made a whole circle. We have 360 out of 360. All right, guys, that was a lot of work, but you did a really good job. We have 3 problems left before we're done with math for the day. Can we do it?
Yeah.
Everyone say, I can do it.
I can do it.
Oh, I don't believe you. Try again.
I can do it.
All right. Awesome. All right, here we go. Let's get them done, okay? And we can snack. Number 6. How many 45-degree angles does it take to make a full turn? Okay, so that's kind of a confusing question. But let's look at this one. How many 45-degree angles did it take before we made it all the way around?
4.
Janessa? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job. So it takes 8 45-degree angles to make a full turn. You guys agree? Awesome. All right, number 7 says, how many 30-degree angles does it take to make a full turn? So you guys check out your pink circle. Or check out set B. You could count those up too.
Yeah, you just count those.
I want to see every hand up before we answer it together. So check it out. The tools you need, either your pink circle or count up your answers in set B. Gabby, what do you think? 12! Hurrah! Good job. All right, it takes 12 30-degree angles to make a full turn. Uh-oh. There we go. All Alright guys, we are in the last problem of the day here. Number 8. If you didn't have a protractor, how could you reconstruct a quarter of it from 0 to 90 degrees? Tanner, do you have an idea for that one? You could do what? Okay, so you could make like you could make something out of a right angle and do that. Okay. So could we say, maybe you could use like a piece of paper for the right angle on the corner? All right, so you could use something with a right angle. But I think there's one more thing. What if you knew how much, what if you had like a 45-degree angle? But you had to make a quarter. How would you do that with a 45-degree angle? So let's say I had this. What could I use to get a... I don't have a protractor that tells me what 90 is, but what could I use? What could I do with this? Josiah?
Use 245 degrees.
Ooh, ding, ding, ding. Use 2 45-degree angles. Because together they make how many?
90 degrees.
90 degrees. What if I had this guy?
Ow.
What could I do? Max, what could I do for this one? Yeah, use 3 30-degree angles. What is 3 times 30? 90. Awesome. All right, you guys are rock stars. Go grab your snack.